So guys, welcome to Walk a Mile in My Shoes podcast, and I have Little J with me, so I'm not going to say too much. You can introduce yourself. So
yeah, man, my name's Little J, as some might already know. Little G's in the music world, from Birmingham. Yeah, you already know that, but yeah, we're going to start a little something today. Speak some things that people probably don't even know about me. You get me?
Yeah, so if you know Little J from like social medias and stuff like that, but do we know him on a deeper level? So we're going to talk to each other. I'll ask him a few questions, like I give everyone an opportunity. If you don't want to answer the question, you can just say, just skip, and we'll just keep it moving. But before we start, I just want to say, shout out Patsy CMOS, that's our sponsor. And if you don't know what Patsy CMOS is, I'll put a description and I'll tag them in it, and you can find out what it's all about. But it's good stuff. So, what do you think will be a good question to talk about? The first very question.
Well, I reckon let's start how I first really got out there, innit?
Alright, go. How did you get out there?
Well, a lot of people will always say it's through the media, and what was it back then? MySpace, the Blackberries,
BBM.
Yeah, everyone would say it's through that, but no, I think we're going to have to go way before that. I'm going back to the times where I used to go to school. I used to catch the bus, you know, them big routes like the 11 and the 69 and that. I used to catch them buses, so imagine these buses are taking most of the kids to school all around the areas, and with people from different schools. So when I'm getting on the bus and that, imagine these times we listening to our little Walkmans and that, listening to bass, man, and a bit of the old music and smoking a little cheeky fag. And, you know, people just start a conversation with you, where you're from, or can I get some of your fag? And from there you start interacting, and you go youth clubs and that. Is that how
you felt like the ball was rolling for you a little bit?
Yeah.
Once you jumped onto like the Instagram and stuff like that, you felt like everyone transferred from the BBM to the Instagram, and it's kind of followed through, innit?
Yeah, it has really, yeah. Like, Facebook's been around for a while, hasn't it? Facebook, you know what I mean? It's like through MySpace and that, them things were born at the same time, more or less, hasn't it?
No,
you know
it
was. I mean? Things have died off, like obviously MySpace and Blackberry, but Facebook's been going. But I wasn't really a fan of like Facebook and all that back then. You know, I was more like, I was just more out there. You know, it wasn't really a media thing back then.
It was more just out and about, and like, physically with
people.
You
see, back then, like, when you come out your house and you live with your parents and you're looking for your friend, you always find them. We never had phones and that where you could say, yo, where you at, fam? Or, oh, I'll meet you here. So like
that's
later.
What we've lost, isn't it? Before we started the podcast and now I was talking, man. But that's what, like, since social media's been about, don't get me wrong, like Instagram, it's been good in certain aspects. Yeah. But I think it's talk about that physical.
The reality of life.
Yeah, the reality, you know, of it, and like anxiety, like we can talk about all them things and that as well.
You know what? Bringing up anxiety here, let me just mention something now while you're on that topic. This is the God's honest truth here. Trust me, I'm not even going to lie. Most people wouldn't think this of me, because I do the rapping and I'm on the media and I'm out there, I'm one of the people who suffers bad with anxiety, you know. I've suffered with it for a bad time. And you know what? I didn't know what it was when I suffered with it. I didn't know about all this anxiety and mental health and, you know, what's the kids called ADHD and you know, what's the one?
No labels and stuff.
Yeah, you know, autistic. I didn't know all these names. So when I was young and that, and I'm going through things where people are staring at me every day. You know what I mean? In public, I can't even go to a shop or walk up a high street without people just staring at me. And it weren't just the kids and that. I used to have to deal with adults pointing at me and laughing and staring. So that kind of gave me, as I was going into my teens and that, because when I was young, I didn't really know I was small, so no one was really looking. As much as I didn't know, they didn't know. It was just like, I was just small, you know what I mean? There weren't that much features when I was 10 and 11, so I was all right. But, you know, when I started to hit my teens and that, and I'm starting to feel the pressure of everyone staring at me and pointing at me and laughing.
So when you was younger, you was kind of like, in a way, you thought like you was okay blending in. People, the growth
same as every other kid.
Yeah. So when the growth started to change,
where all my friends are getting big, but I'm still small. So
you felt the eyes on you.
You know what I mean? And everyone now started to notice it. So everyone wants to be nasty and point and, you know, all of that. But like I said, these big names like anxiety, all of that, I weren't aware of these names. So I've always suffered with anxiety where people are staring at me. So that just made me not want to go out to public places and want to do certain things. I make an excuse of, I can't be bothered, or or this and that. So as I got into now, my young adult, and I'm aware of it, I'm saying, yeah, I've got anxiety even now, because I had to test myself. I had to go get my OD at a present from Solihull, Touchwood. And obviously lads are at work, and a couple of people, I was thinking, should I do it? Should I do it? Because what I tend to do, I won't go out on my own. I'll have to be with people. And it's not because for protection or safety, because let me use it as an example. My niece, she's 10. I'll even take her, because what it is now, yeah, as long as I've got someone with me I can talk to and distract me away from everything that's happening around me, people looking at me, I'm okay. I just need somebody to talk to and take that away. So boom.
So what, did you go out on your own then, you said?
Yeah, so I went to Touchwood just before Christmas to John Lewis to get my mum a present and that. And I could feel it. I could feel the eyes. I could feel everyone looking. But you know what I did? I kind of switched it round. I said, you know what? I kept saying in my head, yo, fuck 'em. Yo, you're little Jay. Like, these need to know you're little Jay. Start moving like little Jay. Swing your arms. Give your leg a little bops. Look at them. And I did that for the 15 minutes in and out. I only had to just drive in there, boom, run into John Lewis, and I was back out. So within that 15 minutes, I just come with the strong face, the strong walk. And
you come mad.
Yeah, and people was looking at me different then, like, rah, who's here? Had the chain swinging, and you know what I mean? I was like, rah, like, kids all looking, and I was thinking, yeah, that's how you need to look at me. That's how you need to look at, not look at me, tap your bread in and say, rah, look at him. You need to look like, you need to be surprised.
So do you feel like, more confident you come with it?
Yeah.
The perspective of the person walking past changes.
Yeah, but that's only because the way I've put myself out there over the years, like jumping in with music, got good people around me. They put me into positions where I'm doing something with the music, or I'm on camera, or you know what I'm saying. So everything that I've built up to till now, this is how people are treating me different now. They're probably not even looking at me because I'm small. They're probably looking at me like, right, there's little Jay, or there's little Jizzy. And even though they're not, but I tell myself that because I feel that I am someone now and I've done something. Then yeah, now you can look like. Now I'm going to start thinking, well, you're probably looking at me because you've seen me on the media or on YouTube. So that's how I handle it now. Like, you're probably not even that, but I just keep telling myself, yeah, man, just forget all of these people, because, you know what I'm saying? I feel as well with people in life, yeah, they'll set on people and be nasty toward people because they're very low within their own life, you know. They're very low.
No, I agree, bro.
You know what I'm saying?
I agree with
they're very low. And you could be doing something so nice and wonderful, and they could be hating and jealous on that. So, yo, let's give him a bit of badness.
Because, like, you know
what I'm saying?
It's just a reflection of the self, bro.
Yeah, that word there.
Do you feel like you've got into have you got into like a lot of fights and stuff like that?
Nah, I've never ever, like, obviously growing up in school. Yeah, get cheeky kids and you.
Nah, I'm more like when you're older, a bit older age.
The only fights I've got into, like, growing up now at this age, just me being a prick with my friends, and we're in pubs and this happens and that happens. Like, what? Have a cheeky one, man. Come on, man. Like, I can't stand there and watch man. Like, I've got to get involved. Probably don't even need to get involved, but it's just you got to. Then the man can always say, "Yo, he don't stand around when it goes off. He's there, as small as he is.
As small as he is, but the big heart he has.
But you know what I'm saying. But even all that now, like, as you know, a lot of pubs, like, way before all this corona and that, but a lot of pubs are shut down now anyway in Birmingham. You know what I mean?
Don't keep doing that.
A lot of pubs,
I was watching it go forward.
That was a habit now, you know what I mean?
Habit.
Yeah, but a lot of pubs have shut down in Birmingham now, way before all this. So, really and truly, it's like, everyone stopped doing all that pub life and, you know, just misbehaving, and we're more all grown up now, the things we're doing. We try to do more things for the people out there than more for ourselves.
Yeah, man.
You know what I mean? That's it. Because you can go home and feel good about it then. You know what I'm saying? If I've done something good for someone, say today, at least I could go home and say, yo, these might think I'm a prick, but at least I know what I did. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, that's what it's about, bro. Like, I feel like I always say, man, once you come onto this planet, before you die, you should at least know you've made a positive change. Because if you didn't, then you've made the planet go reverse. You get me? That's how I look at things.
It's like when you get all them them people at the traffic lights now wanting money off you.
And you know, they're a lot, like, about a few years ago, bro, there weren't that many, but now there's a lot.
Yeah, because it's a new thing, but listen to this. I don't know what it is with me, but I've always got this thing about, I don't care if I've got like £3 in my pocket, I'll just give it them, because I know if I get that, I'll get £3 again by the end of the day somewhere, you know what I mean? But these won't. But then my mate's like, why are you giving them the drug addicts? They're going to go buy drugs, they're going to go do this. I'm like, I look at him and say, bro, I don't care what they do, but how do you even know that? You know what I mean?
Yeah, I think my friend sent, he always tells me, like, as long as you had the good intentions to give, that's not your problem.
Yeah.
But if they spent that on that, or if they spent it on that, it wouldn't really affect you, because you give out to give.
Because they'll be like, they'll make you look at it this way, all right then. So you're going to give him that, he's going to go buy his gear, he's going to be smacked out his head, he's going to go commit a crime, rob an old woman's bag or break into someone's house. You've just sponsored that. So how have I just sponsored that? Because you give him the money to go out and buy drugs for him to start acting up on drugs. So if you're going to say that, then you're going to look at a lot of things in life where you know what I'm saying, though? Like,
yeah. How could we even give another example of that? I guess it's,
you go in the supermarket and you're buying food like beef burgers and that, so you're sponsoring them animals getting killed.
Yeah, exactly.
You know
or you're paying your tax to for the country to invade other countries.
Yeah,
if
you know what I'm saying?
Go that deep.
Yeah, so you can't look at things like that. Like you said, if it's your good intention to do that, just do it, innit? Like,
yeah.
You know what I mean? These things don't bother me anymore. They used to, but
not no more.
You know what my mate always says to me? Because I'm bad for this, you know. I'll be like, it's fucking hell, I've had a shit. Oh, the electric man Tom's sitting all day today. I'm pissed off. He never come. Now I have to phone Empower and make another time for him to come. Oh, friggin' now, man. What am I going to do? My mate will be like, why are you screwing, bro? Like, you know my man, rare tear. Like, obviously not saying too much on him, but there's people out there that have got illnesses, bro, that are not even probably, you get me? To see certain ages. So your people be like this. So you're moaning about the electric man not coming to fit your meter, or you get me, the boiler's gone. Where this whole family here are going through this right now because of this. I say, you know what, bro? I ain't got a problem anymore. You've made me. I ain't got a problem. You know what?
It's nice when you have friends like that to put things into perspective for you. Man. Like if you wake up, actually, you're blessed.
That's what I'm saying. Got all these kids in World War countries running around, no water, food, and clothes, and I'm moaning about. I didn't even pay. Oh, my trainers are scuffed. Oh, see what I mean? And these, you know what I'm saying? I start to realise certain things in life. Like, not everything's materialistic and about me. It's not all about me. And
tell me about growing up. How was your like upbringing and stuff like that?
Right, like my mum's Irish, from Irish background. So my mum's white. She's a white woman. A lot of people think I'm full black, you know, because I'm very dark skinned. So yeah, my mum's Irish. She's little. My mum's little like me and my sister. Because what it was, let me explain this now, because a lot of people probably don't even know how I've got my disability. My Irish grandparents, when they was having my mum, they was taking some doctor's prescription. It's been out there on TV programs recent, taking some doctor's prescription, what they weren't meant to be taking at the time. So that mashed up my mum coming out small. Like my aunties are that normal size.
So it wasn't really like a DNA thing. It was more of a chemical thing or something.
Where she weren't meant to be
taking that medication.
My nan took him, and that, why she was 9 months pregnant with my mum. So that's affected my mum. Anyway, so yeah, and then my dad's British. He's born in Britain, but my grandparents are Caribbean, Jamaican. So yeah, I'm mixed race. I've been in foster care twice, but that's only because when my dad weren't around growing up, my mum's only a woman. So back in the 80s, she went through all that racism where, because she's white and she's got two little, as they see back then, black kids. Like white folks where we used to live growing up weren't happy. So they used to throw bricks through my mum's window and do nasty shit in it, like saying nasty stuff about black people and this and that. So yeah, we used to go through all that. So my mum put us in care, and I was in care. But I remember one time I was in care for like 6 months. I had to go to a new school and everything. I was only 10, and I remember my mum used to phone up the foster home, and she couldn't speak to me. She'll only speak to my sister because I was in bits. I was crying. I wanted to go home, and if I hear my mum's voice, that would break me, and that would kill her, hearing me cry, because she couldn't get us because she was doing it for our best interest. You know what I mean? We was in a dangerous situation where, you know, she's trying to raise 2 kids on her own and she's only small.
Nah, that's made me get a bit emotional.
Nah,
That's
serious,
sad, bro.
There's
That's
things that people don't know. But
I'm just thinking, if I went through that with like my mum and stuff like that, that'd break me and her and that. But yeah, my bad, carry on.
But you gotta remember though, fam, back in the 80s and that, you probably know exactly, it was a vicious time and that, like with the blacks and the Irish and, you know what I'm saying, and all of this. But anyway, yeah, so growing up, like, I had it kind of, like, not tough. Like, my mum gave me the best she could, but, you know, it was hard. I've seen a lot of shit. And then after that, went to school. I was in a decent school, and then I started falling behind on my work, getting a bit too, like, I couldn't settle in classes, so that messed me up going to school. So I had to go to, like, like, for reading and writing and bad behaviour school. I had to go to one of them schools and that, and I just go to one of them schools, and from there, it was just, there was like, if they're listening now, I don't even mean anything bad by it, but they never done nothing for us there. It was more like just be in a classroom and just distract us to keep us there till like 3 o'clock.
Just time consuming.
Yeah, there was not. I never left with no MVQs or there was nothing there for us to have any of that. Not that we didn't have that opportunity. So anyway, obviously I went to school and I didn't really leave school with anything. So from then, I tried college, and I come across my best mate who passed away, and me and him was just bouncing off each other. We got kicked out of college, and we didn't tell our mums for ages because we went to college early, like 16, 15, or like part of the school thing because we was out of control, and we didn't tell our mums. So it was like still like when we got kicked out of college, was meeting up in the mornings and that, just doing the bus route, just smoking weed and that, and then our parents found out anyway, so. I got another chance. They thought it might have been I was just a bit led, you know, by people. Yeah, so I got another chance. A month later, I went back there. I got kicked out again. So they could just see it weren't anyone. It was just me. So then I went to college, Solihull, and I tried that. And I was there for a couple of months. Got kicked out of there as well. From then, it's like I weighed up my options in my own head. I just thought, you know what, this is me. If I'm like hit the roads. Like things like obviously man's know what it is without saying too much on him, but when you hit the roads and there's people around you doing certain things and you're seeing certain things, you think, yo, I want a piece of that. Yo, that's me, and then you've been doing it for so long and you feel like it's part of you. But then that was me growing up, and obviously I just met my friends and we've been tight since. The same friends I'm with now. The same friends I used to ride the bus with going to school, and you know what I mean, man's like Gohan, the Pedleys, and my mate Rem, and like some people from other areas that I didn't grow up with, but because we met each other, say in our late teens, 19s and 20s and that, we've been tight since. We're like bros, and yeah, I got a lot of bros out there. In Brom, I got a lot of love, you know. Yeah. Even Liverpool, got a lot of love at Liverpool, Manchester, Wales and Nottingham. Yeah, man, like, Coventry. It's because, like I said to you, like, holidays, my first big holiday was 2004. I went Tenerife. From then, I started to meet people on holiday, and from there was from...
In real life, like, how you used to meet people. So you're like a people person, would you say?
Yeah. I just got that energy. Like, if you was on holiday now in Tenerife and you see me in a club or water, if you're from Brum or you're from the UK, you hear my accent, like, right, wait there a minute, let me approach him. And from there, we like cool and that, and yeah, man, and you know what I'm saying? Like, I could be anybody's guy, or with same way with girls and that. Like, I can adapt. You know what I mean? I can talk serious. I can have a laugh. You know what I mean? I can even be boring if you want me to. Like, antisocial. You know, like that. I'm so different. And
yeah, I know. You know what I think that is? I think that you've been through a lot of things in life, met a lot of people, and you're really flexible with the type of person you are. Yeah, and that's a big skill to have, bro.
Even like I stayed away from. I used to get caught up with the police a lot. Yeah, like, and these little things getting caught up with police is just common growing up. Like, you got a weed in your pocket, and police drive past, and let's stop these lads and find a weed in your pocket. That's all I used to have growing up. Is like cautions and court charges through possession of weed. That's it. And then I got to a bit older than that, and then wanted to make more serious money and that, and start to do different things and that. And then I got caught up in a conspiracy and that with a few people and that, and then obviously there's no way out of it. There's no way. With my lifestyle, the way the police try to portray me, going six, because what they do, they go six, because they slap me with a pocket. I've got a pocket. They want 106 grand off me. The police do, because they feel they've gone six years back in my life and feel I was making racks. I was making big money. All of this year because of my rap videos. This is why I ain't got any more rap. This is why I ain't got majority of my rap videos on YouTube anymore, because when I was in court, when I was in the court running trial with my codees, they was putting pictures up of me in the courtroom for the jury to look at me, because I was trying to portray that I'm not the guy what they're saying, the police. I'm a sweet guy, and
then they're actually portraying.
Yeah, they're putting pictures of me like this is just a picture what somebody done for a laugh. There's nothing big about this picture. Standing in my mate's kitchen, my mate was clearing out his house under the stairs, found a bulletproof vest. It was an army one, army colours. So it wasn't no black thing, no gangster looking thing. It was just an army colour, like all the thingy and that camo on it. Because I'm small, my mate said, "Oh, put that on. It look funny on you." Like, yeah, come, let's have a laugh. Put it on. Man took a picture of me.
They've used that picture in that.
They put the picture in the courtroom on a big screen, for the jury to look at me, and I'm standing there like it's like some kind of West Side Fingers and that with a bulletproof vest. So all this sweet boy little Jay's gone out the room now.
That's like they've got you. They put that there. That's you now.
So he's talking, he's sweet and that. No, he ain't sweet. Look at this. So now they've made me look a bad guy. So I'm saying to the barrister, "No, what do you reckon?" I say, "Listen, you can either tell them the truth, what basically you think the truth, or tear, or you're gonna have to cut a deal." So I say, "Why don't I need to cut a deal?" Because they're charging me for 2.5 boxes of food, the nose thing, and they're doing me for money laundering, 51 grand, because we got caught with 51 grand. So I said, all right, then safe. I can't get out of the money laundering. I'll take the charge of money laundering, but I'm not taking no drug charge, because I ain't been caught with no drugs. So I'm not taking no drug charge. They said, nah, they'll take a key and a half and the money laundering and drop the other key. Me like a div, say yeah. But I shouldn't have done that, because that key would have run current anyway. It would have ran with the other key. So they wouldn't have given me nothing for that. So the place
that wouldn't make
it wouldn't make no difference anyway. So I just to give me jail for that. What did they give me?
How long did you do?
They give me 7 years, But because I've never been to jail and I give a plea, they didn't find me guilty. I went guilty before the jury even thingy. So they give me 10%.
How did you feel when you went to jail? Knowing that, how you felt when you walked through the shopping mall.
Yeah.
And people were looking at, how did you feel going to jail like that?
Boy, it's a good job you asked that, because
I think that's
I'm not even going to sit here and tell you, because anybody who thinks that they can go out there and do what they're doing, then fair enough, and just be prepared. If you do get up into some madness and court, God forbid, you get me, just prepare for that place, fam, because you see all these little TV programs, what they put on there, like, jail's not a place where people are getting bullied and people get things took off them. These are just dumb programs to see on telly. And
it's just a program to sell.
Yeah, but it's not a nice place, because the things you're so used to doing every day, like showering, eating, go out, have a little walk, meet your friends, it's all done, gone, dead, forget it. Forget that. It's done. You'll be in your cell, like, you see people say, "Oh, this 23 bang up." It's not like that, really. It's just that is some jails like Cat A's and strict jails, and obviously at this pandemic time, it is like 23. But jails I've been to, as long as you got a decent job or you're doing something, you'll be out your cell, going places and doing things and that. You know what I'm saying? Like, be out the cell for a couple of hours in the evening, in the afternoon, probably at work or education. You know what I mean? Morning, we're obviously going to work, education. It's not where people think, oh, they're in their cell all day. You know what I mean? You got TV. My cell was good in Oakwood. I had a shower room. I had an ensuite, bro. I had a shower room and my bed and that. But I'm not praising jail like it's a good thing, but I'm just saying, bro. Like,
it's something what you've been through and what's created you who you are now.
And back to your question, like, the way did I feel like that when I walked into there? The first day I walked into jail, I was like, I went to an old ring, that one, the same side where Fred West hung himself, the old side in Birmingham. So when I'm walking in there now and I'm seeing how Victorian all it, I'm thinking to myself, oh, is this jail? No, bro. Didn't see this on the TV. Like, you know what I mean? This is a horrible place. But then obviously that's for when you first go there and you couple of days introduction, get to know the place. And then you go over to the wing where all the man them are from all over. And soon, you know what? For me walking to that jail, God's honest truth, it was like being on the manor. It was like being in Birmingham. As soon as I hit that wing, yo, little J, what you? Yes, little J, yo, fam, you need anything, little J? Boom, 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 and it just changed my whole energy because I walked in there shitting myself, bro. Seriously, you gotta remember. Even though these times I'm with 12 Cody in it, and a couple of them, well, a few of them have been in and out of jail already. You know what I mean? Not in and out, but you know what I'm saying. They've had the life where they've experienced things before me. Not a good experience, but yeah. So they're calm anyway. Their energy and feelings are different to mine. I might be looking strong on the outside, but inside I'm shitting myself. Like, you know, like I've heard a lot about these jails and mans get things took off and mans get punched up, mans get this and that. So this is in my head.
Yeah, is that in your head because of your size though?
Nah. Because my size, because I know I'm in Birmingham jail. My size has never been a problem in Birmingham. Only just people staring at, you know, just ignorant people.
Yeah.
It's never been a problem with Mandem. Or Mandem just see me as little J, just normal, innit, you know, like that. But it was just where I was. It was like an anxiety, like, you know what I'm saying? Fucking now, like, I'm scared right now. Like, even though I'm a big man, but yeah, I was thinking, yo, I could do my mum right now, like, yo, fam, like. But then, when all them man come to me and that and say, yo, it made me feel better. It just made me realise, yo, I'm come on, man, I'm in Brump, like, man, them, and yo, I'm here now. But I did have shit days. You know what I mean? I had shit days. Because in your head, I'm on remand for 11 months. No one's told me I'm going to jail yet. They just told me I got to sit in jail. So I'm just sitting in jail for 11 months. So I'm still thinking, I'm going to bust this charge. So I'm praying every day. So when our options are very low and we knew going to jail, that's it, fam. Do your education. Do things that you never got to do in school. Because I did shit in jail. Like, I was a mentor. I helped. Bro, I'm dyslexic, you know. I can't read and write good, you know. And I can't really understand. How is it? I'm dyslexic. But then, I'm on a course. I'm a mentor helping people with reading and writing problems. And I got a certificate for helping people reading and writing. And I can't read and write myself. These are the things I was kind of proud of. Like,
so you overcome things, so it helps you in certain ways, isn't it?
I'm in a bad situation. I'm in a good situation. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
You turn nothing into something.
Yeah, like where I was, I had to make. I couldn't be in my cell every day. Fuck's sake, man. Like, why am I here, bro? Like, come on, little Jay. You know why you're here. You did wrong. Get me? That's it. Deal with it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man.
And like, I come out of jail in March. Come out in March. As soon as I come out of jail, by August, I had a vision. I wanted to set up a little small talk channel. Yeah. Where it's involving. It's like a podcast thing, but I didn't have any visions for podcasts them times where, you know, like we were sitting and talking to people. I was more like, yeah, because these times, as soon as I got out of jail, I had people around me with kind of luxury of doing bits and that, and it was giving me keys to the Lamborghini, the R8, the SVR. So all of these on my Instagram now, where you see me drive Lambo, you see me drive R8, big range SVR. I'm driving everything. And like everybody's probably thinking, wait, he's just got out of jail. They'll probably think I'm going back into crime. You know what I mean? Yeah. Like, people are gonna think negative before they think positive. You know how it is already. You know what I'm saying? So everyone's seeing me doing this and doing that, and you know what I'm saying. For someone who's just got out of jail, you get me? He's looking good. What's he doing and that? And then you start attracting people, and people are coming around you. Like, not like people come around thinking you got money, and they want to know what you're doing. They want to know.
Curiosity.
Yeah, want to know what you're doing. It could even be something to do with the police. Could be sending people around, because you got to remember, when you come out of jail, you got to behave. You're on license, so you're gonna be like getting tested and what. So everything I do now is positive. It's nothing negative. And
when was the turning point?
Coming out. Yeah, it was coming out. If I never did go to jail, I'd probably still be mashing food now and living that, because I never got caught. I was living a life. I was on 3 holidays a year. Like, I was taking big boy holidays, like to Barbados, business class flights and that. Cancun, big holidays. Where was it going? Thailand, Barbados, all the little holidays like Ibiza, Napa, Tenerife, Portugal, anywhere you can think of. Like, I've did it. America, you know what I'm saying? Did it all. Like, this is all the money from we was doing before we knew the right stuff, you know. So now, just like what you said there in the turning point, when I come out of jail, I said, you know what? I don't care all the money in the world. I'm not going back to there. I'm not fucking sitting in my cell like missing out and wanting to do this and missing my family and I'm not doing that again. All through fucking a couple of quid a week or a month, or you know what I'm saying. I'm not doing that again, because if I put the same energy into what I was putting into that, into something that I know I can do, like
you can make it 10 times bigger than that, bro. Let's talk about now we've done with that. Let's talk about small talk.
Yeah, small talk.
What was the delay on it and stuff like that?
Visions, and just letting things bypass, letting things just go past. So like, I'll be like this now. I'll be like, yo, see me driving all these Lambos and R8s. I want to make a program or series or podcast or do something, because you don't get many dwarf people that are driving like look at my brethren Lico, man. He's banging out mans in the ring and that, fam. He's looking like a proper little Mike Tyson right now, and I fully rate him for that. Like, he's showing he's what's the word? Basically, what he's good at and his energy in his world, and he's fighting, and that's why when they're saying to me, "Would you fight little man?" I say, "You're mad, fam. My man will box me all around the ring, fam. Like, I'll be running from him." I'm saying, like, come on, I can look after myself, but I'm not trying to go into his world right now. Like, my world's the driving. Like, see anyone trying to talk to me when it comes to driving cars and that. I can't, like, I don't mean anyone, like, fuck it. I mean, any dwarf to think they can talk to me when it comes to driving Lambos and R8s, then come talk to me, innit? That's my life. But when it comes to I've got my other little brethren from London, Mitch, he's superbikes and crossers. Yeah. He's sick. Can't talk to me in his world. You know what I'm saying? So, get back to small talk. I knew what I wanted to do, so I thought, right then, turning point now. I'm not going back to crime, but I'm not a 9-to-5 geezer. You're not going to see me work. My character's not a working guy. I need to do somewhere. I'm a CEO. I'm my own boss, and
something what you enjoy.
You'll never work a day in your life when you do something you enjoy. You know that. That's the truth. If you enjoy it, it's not work. All right then. Would you go to work if you never got paid? No. Why? Why would I do that? I'm not getting paid. Then you don't enjoy it. Then I'll go to work. If this was me, I'd work every day and I'm not getting paid because it's me, something I want to do. You know what I'm saying? Inspirational. But yeah, like getting to small talk, I knew I had a little something there that give me a bit of a go ahead. Like me being a dwarf, me being loud with it. These cars, that cars. All right, let's make something out of it. But what do you want to do with it, little Jay? Good question, because I don't fucking know. I don't know. Like,
but you do know now, though.
Yeah.
Now.
I was trying to find certain things, you know what I mean? Because imagine the thing that I did had it for, not getting too much into it, but a couple of people I've seen come out of it with them not even knowing, but they're doing their own little thing, and I'm like, you know what? I kind of was heading that way, but now they've done it, I wouldn't do it because it would just look like I'm foreign. But you kind of helped me, because seeing what you're doing and what I was going to do, it's made me think, nah, you know what? If I was doing that now, I probably would have switched it up a bit. I'm like more, you know, like a lot of the London, right, forget all the London artists, what they're doing in Westfields, landing on people, talking. All right, things like what the what they called, the commentators, the presentator, you know, in the football.
Presentator.
Yeah, like Ian Wright. Ian Wright, and he'll go up and talk
presenters,
to people. Yeah. Go up to talk to people. Not people in the sports world.
Yeah, just catch up, see what's going on.
I'll be more like that, but not in the sports world and this everything, but funny with it. You see how Ian's very serious and professional.
So you got your own niche. You're just gonna be you and just chat to the people and just be down to earth.
And it's not just gonna be artists like, oh, when's your next fucking album out, or who's your next collaborator? I want to talk to people who's dealing with like anxiety, who's dealing with, and that's not gonna be every day. We're gonna mix it up. You know what I'm saying? That's my vision now.
That's what's gonna happen.
Yeah, that's my vision now. And like obviously with walk a mile in my shoe, like collaborating, doing a little small talk. I feel your energy, your channel is very strong to help me what I was doing. It's like the way I've just come and seen you. It's like God, because I believe I'm Catholic. You know what I mean? I'm a Catholic. My mum's Catholic, so we have to do all that growing up, mass, and you know what I mean. So I'm not religious, but bro, I pray every day. You know, I do pray. I pray. No, not every day. Before I go to sleep, yeah. But you gotta remember, yeah, I've did things like sold drugs. You know what I mean? And you don't know, them drugs have probably mashed up people's lives. They've lost everything. I've got to ask the big man upstairs for forgiveness because I don't know if I'm going to wake up that in the morning. So every time before I go to sleep, yeah, I ask for forgiveness and pray to all my fallen soldiers and my family that passed away. And then I do my grateful. I am grateful for this. I am grateful. Because even though life ain't good, bro, but I still got to be grateful. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, 100%.
You know what I'm saying? There's people catching like illnesses that you can't get rid of that are dying. There's people losing children, and bro, I'm grateful for everything every day that's around me. That's the truth, innit? So I might be little. I've had struggle like, for instance, Drayton Manor, Alton Towers. Oh, we're going to Drayton Manor today. What do you think? Yeah, come. Boom, boom, boom. Who's the guy standing there holding all the fucking bags and this and that because I can't get on these rides? Yeah. I've queued up for like 2 hours, you know, bro. Like 2 hours gone to the front to have some 90-year-old man tell me to go stand at that red line. Everybody looking at me, everybody. These are like little things that build up to my anxiety in the world and life. Gone up there. Not
you know what's mad though? Some people might look at that as a like ha 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 ha.
Yeah.
But really, you might laugh it off there and then. I don't know if you did or not about there. But when you're on your own, bro, that can affect you strong.
Yeah. Like what is it? Laugh to the world, cry alone. Real fact, you know, like that. I've did that. Like not like literally cry, but I have been down to myself and like my Instagram. It's a different light. Hey, like. We don't show them our downfalls and what's going on in like when we're home, or you know what I mean. If mummy's ill, or daddy's ill, or you know, we don't show all that. We just show you what you want to see in it. Like the other stuff is between us and our families and loved ones. So we do deal with a lot of stuff in the world, especially where I have to go through things, man. Where I could go shopping. I don't do much shopping, and I want a packet of pasta on the shelf or a jar of Badness sauce or something. There's no one around. How am I meant to get that? So I have to go all the way to the front where there's a till of people. Excuse me, can you help me back there? Yeah, sure, give me 1 minute. So I have to wait till they're finished doing what they're doing and that. Like, it's not their fault. I'm not saying it is.
These are the things what
I have to deal with every day,
have to deal with.
Yeah, I do deal with a lot. I do deal with a lot of things every day, but you don't see me put on my Insta crying about it. I just live my day as it is. You know
That's why it's good to get you talking about this, bro, because people who look through your social medias and stuff like that, it's good for people to actually know who you are and what struggles and battles you go through, and literally just learn who you are, your characteristics and where your heart's at and stuff like that. But last question now, what I've got, it's not even a question, but we'll finish up. But what advice have you got for that viewer who's watching now for their life? Even if it's a young kid or just literally anyone, what life advice have you got?
You know what it is, bro? It's like, if you want to do something, because this is the thing I've made a lot of mistakes with. If you have a vision or you have a dream, a lot right. And when you're young, like they're called dreams. We all want to do this, or we want to be a racing driver. Then what is stopping you from doing it? You're saying like you want to do it. What's stopping you from doing it? Your cousin, your best friend said, nah, that wouldn't be you, or nah, I don't think you would last doing it, or there's always someone who's going to say something negative in it. But me personally, I feel like that could be their way of, they wanted to do something like, but because they've been so scared and not take a risk, it's always held them back. So they're bringing it to you because that's their only, like what you said earlier, they're mirroring, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But so I would say, if you've got a vision or a dream, just go out there, do it before it's too late. I'm not saying it's ever too late, but when you get to the ages I am now, there's less opportunities. It's like when you're young and you want to be involved, say, all right, then, for instance, acting or music or anything that's to do with the camera, get in it while you're young. What if it's your dream now? Get involved, because don't care what anybody says, or because you're always gonna have doubts. I don't think I'll be good enough, or But what's put that in your head in the first place? Like, that's your dream. That's your. What is it? The word passion, desire. It hasn't just come from anywhere. Like, that's something you want to do.
That's probably your life purpose to do.
Yeah, so don't hold back on, because I've held back on a lot of things, you know, bro. And the age I'm at now, I was thinking, all right then, if I was a bit younger, then I'll do it now, and I'll stop listening to everyone. It's like things that I'll do it for my Instagram, do a video, and I might not want to put it up because I'll be scared. Oh, what would they say? What would they think? And I've stopped all that shit. I don't care what people think, innit? I'm just gonna do me, and that way you're keeping it real to yourself, and you attract more people that way. Because if you start doing things to please them, you're not being you.
You're not being real.
That way you've took your DNA away. You've took your own character
lost
away.
Yourself. Yeah.
Don't lose yourself. I'm like, the person you've been, just carry on being that person. To your question, yeah, I just feel like if you've got a vision and a dream, just go for it, because even if it don't work out, because you're so young and you're doing it now, you've got so many opportunities to try different things. Just don't leave it too late and then try it and then think that you're going to be trying other things. You know what I'm saying? Always try it when you're young, man. Just don't.
And just quickly say this up quick. Then what about if someone's now later on in life and they've missed a lot of opportunity and they've missed chances? Now they're a bit older in life. What advice would you give to that person?
I feel like if they've missed opportunity, it all depends. You know what they say? It all depends. Not what you know, it's who you know. You know what I'm saying? Get that little gateway where, all right, then you want to be an actor, you want to be a musician, you want to be this, but you feel like you're looking in the wrong places and you're too old. But then I don't know. You could be friends with somebody that knows somebody, and somebody could put you on in it. So you see, with that to me, that's not something I could answer and say, yeah, do this, do that, because everybody's different out here.
And I guess it's something that you're learning in that as well.
Yeah, but like I said, I could be a bit hypocritical going back on what I said, where I say, it's never too late or it's too late. I don't feel like it ever is too late, but you're not going to get the same energy for where you do it now. If you do it young,
yeah, you're right.
And then you keep going. It's going to be a different energy if you just come now and try something. You know what I'm saying? Not two different energies.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I wouldn't be hypocritical and say it's never too late or it's too late. It all depends. You know what I'm saying? Just do it if you got your vision now, just do it now, fam. Like, there's nothing to lose.
Yeah, don't hold back.
I mean, I'm doing it late and I'm enjoying myself. Like,
yeah.
Opportunities everywhere right now. We're doing good, you know. So.
Alright then, people. Right there, that's little Jay.
Yeah. Come on, brother. Thank you for having me. You know.
Trust me, bro.
Walk a mile in my shoes.
I just wanted to say to everyone before we go, little Jay, we're going to be collabing Small Talk and Walk a Mile in My Shoes. So next time you see him, he'll be sitting in this seat right here, and a guest will be sitting in that seat. And I just wanted to say to everyone, literally, thank you for the support, and thank you for our sponsor, Patsy CMOS, and we're out.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah.
Gumbo?
Yeah, man, that was good, you know, bro.